So welcome to Bunny's Designs. This is a live stream with live people, recorded for Ustream.tv and also for YouTube for people to watch at their leisure. I'm having a play with my new 36 Derwent oil pastels. I think they're about £9 something or other, so they're not a bad price. And there's 36 colours. So I've got some other colours. I've got some professional colours and some other colours, oil pastels that I haven't played with for a long time. If I really quickly shut my collection, is here. So we've got some really cheapy ones, children's ones. We've got Reeves ones. I've got some Sanilia ones, quite expensive soft oil pastels. And then I have a set that I bought when we went to live in Spain. The children had to have a set, and I'm going to see if I can get some more of these because they are so creamy. Even though they're children's ones, they are so soft. So I'm going to see if I can find some more of those. But I saw these and thought I would have some of those. So when I've finished, I'm going to do the poppies. I think so. That's precariously on there. So let me have a look. So in the lid there's a colour guide. So all these are in the same order. So I can do two things. I can name them as I go along, or I can just put them in that order and I know that's the order they are. So the very palest is acid yellow, so I'm going to probably move that there. And I don't want to be too neat, but I just want a little square. So you can see there's not much movement. So that's the first one. And that's the second one. Sorry, there's going to be a cat alert, so then there might be an Alfie alert. Okay, so I'm just going to put a little square of colour, and I'm going to leave a space underneath so that I can. Sorry, my art room is in a dining room that is a walkway through to get upstairs. So apologies. So some really nice colours. And it's always a good idea to do this when you get anything new. And I haven't played with pastels for a long time. Probably at college before this. Apart from the beginning of the year, I think I made a couple of videos because it was kind of loosening me up a little bit. I kind of draw quite tight. And so I thought it would kind of loosen me up a little bit. So I've left a gap because I want, in a few minutes I probably will label them actually, because they're not actually in order as they are there now. I've messed that up. But I want to use a little bit of terps or white spirit, odorless white spirit. I've actually found some oil painting terps, so that's not going to do the asthma much good. So what I want to do is I've got the full colour here, and then I wanted to kind of take the pastel to its thinnest. So if this was Caran d'Ache colour 2s, you'd just add a water to it, whereas I'm not doing that. Don't want very much. I'm being a little bit precious with these because that's in my nature. whereas the children's ones that I've had for must be 10 years, and they've had them and not played with them, then I'm not kind of very precious with those. And there's a difference in the way I work, which is quite strange. I'm going to put that one up here. So that means that I can work a lot freer, which is strange in a way, because really you should work the same way in any medium, but I'm a tight Yorkshire lass, so I kind of don't want to do that. And I will do the white, and then I'm going to take white to black and see what happens, just for curiosity. And I've just had a thought that I don't need a blending tool. I can use a paintbrush. I don't want to use one of my best ones, that's a watercolour one, but I can use a cheapy one. And I normally have hundreds of cheap ones, and I just can't put my hand on one at the moment. That will do. It's a little cheapy one, because I don't want to use too much of this. Yes, I probably have. I used to be the DIYer, Karen. So I've got Karen says you want odorless spirit, white spirit, which would do. So I've got all my colours. So what I'm going to do is I've got the lid, just the tiniest bit. Don't need much. And I'm just going to take it. Now it's not brilliant. Probably won't do very much on the yellow. It may have to be a baby white. I shouldn't have done it on photocopy paper, but never mind. When it's dried, it'll probably be alright. I'm trying to get a bit of a blend going on. It looks like I'm going to use the whole lot. Sorry, Barcolet. So I would think, if I remember rightly, but there again my memory's a bit pants, that you use this in oils just like you do water with watercolour. So for mixing, probably should have put a bit more on maybe. It definitely does not like photocopy paper, but I knew it wouldn't. My brain's not in gear today, so I've been in bed for 2 days, so apologies. But we can definitely get a little bit of a blend with the terps, so that's nice to know. Try not to use too much, but it's a bit difficult actually. It's not too smelly, even though I have asthma, so you can just about get away with it, but definitely odourless spirit's probably the best. And they do kind of melt as if it was a watercolour, so you can definitely So that's given me another idea of how I use my Neocolour 2s and my watercolours, by scratching a little bit of colour. I don't know why I keep doing that. So scratch a bit of colour and then use the mineral spirit to move it about a bit. But I bought these because I wanted to be a bit looser, really. A bit more vibrant colours and a bit looser, so that probably will defeat the object, but we'll just see what we can do with these. But as I say, I haven't played with these since I was at college, so it's almost 40 years ago, so it's quite a long time. I don't think I played with them when I did my degree a few years ago. I think I was because I used to use water-based oils. So we've got white here, and then I've got black. So they've kind of gone into like a watercolour, but that's because I'm using mineral spirits. Oh, mine is English distilled turpentine, but it's a very old bottle. It's a very old bottle. But that means that, so we've got, I'm going to just pull that in half there. So that's my colour swatch that matches in there. So now I can have a look at that and I know that's my colours, and I will name them later, I'll write them out. So the deep rose, then there's the fuchsia, lilac. So there's some quite good colours there. Some nice blues. This is a good combination of colours. You've got your lemons and your oranges, your reddy pinks, purplies, blues, turquoisey blues, greens, olive greens, and some browns and greys. So that's my favourite kind of palette. That's my favourite. So next I need to do is to see if I want to. Oh, this could be a bark alert. Yes, bark alert. Sorry. Thank you for watching.